We've heard the phrase, of course, and you've heard it since you were like 3 years old, eat your vegetables. But sometimes a cocktail or a cookie sounds a little more appetizing. Well, now you can have it all. With us today, we have nutritionist Ashley Pettit from AshleyPettitLiving.com. So, Ashley, great to see you again.
Good to see you, too.
And so the whole idea is we need, what, 8 to 10 servings of veggies a day, supposedly, as an adult?
Yes.
Okay. And so it's hard to really get all that in, so you got to get creative sometimes.
I think so. It's the biggest challenge I have with some of my clients. So, it's summer.
Okay.
You might not feel it right now, but it's summer. And so I try to say have a healthier happy hour. At the end of the day, you've hopefully had some vegetables throughout your day.
Okay.
5 o'clock somewhere, it rolls around, and you put them in your drinks and your snacks.
All right. Show me what you have. We got some drinks, some snacks, cookies, all kinds of good stuff.
Okay, so the true summer cocktail for me is a margarita.
Okay.
So having been to Uncle Julio's quite often on a Sunday and sat outside, I needed to find the best drink mix for me. So I added spinach to my margarita, right? But I use agave loco, which is a pepper-infused tequila, because I need to have the spice.
Does that also deaden the taste of the spinach, or what does it do?
Spinach actually blends sweet. So you really don't need to add sugar to it either. So that's one of the things I love about having spinach. And then we've got lime juice in here, and you always put in triple sec. And I think a frozen margarita, when you blend it and you have ice in it, especially when you have something that's this tasty, it fills you up more because you have the ice.
I love this. Not just a nutritionist, but a mixologist as well. You're multi-talented, Ashley. Very nice.
I try.
And so is that the finished product right there?
That is the finished product.
May I?
Can, absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
It's a little cold for right now.
And what do we call this again?
It's a spinarita.
A spin-arita? Get it?
I tell you, the token flavor in there is that this is the first ever spiced tequila, but it's also, I find, the most tastiest. I'm not a big tequila person, but this makes me feel like I could jump on board for sure.
Okay. Tell me more.
All right. So I have jalapeno spinach cornmeal cookies. It's a little strong for this morning.
That's what I meant. It's fine. Other than that.
Jalapeno cornmeal cookies, but I added spinach to it. So a savory cookie you can have any time of day, which is something that I love. And I know Darlene was saying I put an egg and salsa on top of it for breakfast.
Okay.
But you can have that at happy hour, too, for a little bit of an appetizer. But there is a full serving of vegetables in a cookie.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll try this, too.
All right. Hopefully it's not too spicy for you.
No.
Nah, it's cornmeal. So it's not a sweet cookie, so it's really going to not egg on. So we've got the spicy Bloody Mary with that too, which I actually use the tequila in as well. Most people use a vodka, but I love the spice. And then you don't have to use as much juice because you're getting the flavor from the tequila.
All right, this looks a little more like something we might be familiar with, some kind of a carrot sort of cupcake thing.
It's a carrot cake muffin, and I did give my daughter one of those this morning with cinnamon spice butter.
How'd she like it?
She loved it.
Of course she did.
She likes anything, but no, anybody would eat that, and it's husband approved as well. The carrot cooler is made with rum. So I know rum is a big thing for summer, but you get a serving of vegetables in the drink, and you get a serving of vegetables in the cupcake.
Is this really fair? I mean, does this really work in a true nutritionist mind? Are you supporting this fully? Should we really do this?
I support this in addition to living a healthy day the rest of the day, right?
All right. What do we got here?
So chocolate zucchini bread.
We got to try this.
There is a serving of zucchini. It's really soft, so just rip it off. Yeah. And you can see the green in there, but it's made with sunflower seed butter. It's paleo, and it's made with raw chocolate and a serving of zucchini. So that's one of my favorites.
Very nice. Okay,
really
finally, what do we got here?
All right, we've got a beet teeny. So it's a beet martini made with beet juice, which I think is really, really yummy. At the same time, you also have acai berry truffles. And they've got protein in them, and they're made with cacao nibs. So it's sunflower seed butter, which has protein in it as well, which is really healthy.
Looks like a lot of work goes into this.
Not really, because if you make one dish and one drink, 20 minutes.
Got it. All right. Now, where do we go for these recipes, Ashley?
AshleyPettitLiving.com. We'll have a blog up within the next hour with pictures and all the recipes for the drinks.
Fantastic. Nice job.
Thank you.
Have a great summer.
Thanks, you too.
All right. Ashley Pettit. We're going to take a break. No, we're going to go to Darlene Hill in studio right now. Dar, do you want me to bring you back something?
I sure do. Bring in that little margarita one, okay? That green one. I know how Ashley gets down, so.